Mortal Kombat was made by Midway in 1992 and was a huge success, except for parents and the news. In 1993, Mortal Monday happened with the SNES, Game Boy, Game Gear, and Genesis ports. The port that we are reviewing today is the Genesis port because that's the one I actually physically own. There are 10 fighters. 3 are playable. Scorpion, Liu Kang, Sub-Zero, Johnny Cage, Sonya, Kano, Raiden, Goro, Shang Tsung, and finally Reptile. For some reason, Liu Kang is a character that's the biggest in the story, but is a pretty crappy character when you come to think about it. The most simplified story is Seven Dweebs trying to stop Smoke Boomer with shaping powers from destroying the world. That's all I remember from the story. I'm not gonna read it again. The reason that this port was a hit with kids is because of something called the blood code, aka CABB, or ABACAB, which enables, what else? The blood! Then there is a dollar code, which enables a cheat menu. Okay, going to the gameplay, it plays very well. The controls are snappy and responsive, with a 6-button controller. I actually bought a 6-button controller just for Mortal Kombat 3 and Street Fighter 2. However, I did beat Street Fighter 2 with a 3-button. Lots of move speed, bucks of blood. However, the AI does cheat on higher difficulties, which means to a person like me who sucks at video games, I choose the very easy difficulty. But the graphics had to be downgraded due to the fact that the Genesis was much more inferior than the Super Nintendo. In my opinion, I find it's more groovier than the Super Nintendo version because I prefer the metal sound of the Genesis. And the controls are pretty crappy with the 3-button controller because block is start, and both high punch and low punch are on the A button. Oh yeah, we can't forget that the Genesis version, let alone the arcade version, got its butt kicked by the news because of the blood. Like, have you seen Doom 2016 in my world? Over a scale of 1 to 8, I give it a 5 out of 8. This game has its flaws. The AI, 3-button controller crap, and the graphical downgrade. It is a very fun game where I can kick some butt and rip some heads off. This ends off this episode of Review Speedrun, and I hope it was all worth it. It was only 2 minutes. That's a short episode. It's Mortal Kombat, how much do I need to add?